Good morning, students. In the last class, we had learnt about wool. Today, we will learn about silk, another animal fiber. Silk yarn is obtained from silk filament. Filament means thread-like structure, which is produced by silkworm, also called silk moth. Moth means insect. They make these filament by spinning the cocoon around themselves. Silk is most expensive fiber because of its natural lustrous appearance and feel. It is feeling is very soft and also strongest fiber. One another quality of silk is it is cooler in summer and warmer in winter because it has a insulator nature. Now life cycle of silk moth. Look at the figure. Here it is. There are 4 life stages of silk moth. First, egg. The silkworm lay means gives eggs, which is the first stage. The eggs then hatch. Hatch means comes out from egg in spring. Spring season means March month. Second is larva. When the egg hatches means matures, they develops into a caterpillar. It looks like a caterpillar. It is also called larva. You know, these larvae feed means eats mulberry leaf. Mulberry leaf comes from a tree named mulberry and grows in size. This stage continues for 27 days. This caterpillar also shed. Shed means to lose their skin a number of times. This process is called molting. Now come to third stage, that is cocoon. The larva spins a net around its body, which later helps in the secretion of a protein. This protein hardens. Hardens means becomes hard when exposed to air. This secretion is the actual silk fiber. The process of covering themselves with this fiber continues to form a cocoon. Now this larva is called pupa at this stage. Fourth and last stage is adult. We call them silk moth. The pupa transforms means changes into cocoon. A few weeks later, cocoon opens up and the adult silk moth see the world. The silk yarn is extracted. Extracted means taken out from the cocoon of the silkworm. These are all about life cycle of silk moth. Now come to sericulture. Sericulture means silk farming. The production of silk and rearing. Rearing means take care of silkworm for this purpose is called sericulture. Now come to sericulture. How we do sericulture? The production of silk through breeding. A new word, breeding. Breeding means production of new babies, offspring of animals. And managing of silkworm is called sericulture. Means production of silk with breeding of silkworm also. Different types of silk moth produces different type of silk like tussar, muga, kosa, mulberry, etc. The process of obtaining silk is a long process, also tedious. Tedious means very tiring. One silk moth lays 100 of eggs at a time. These eggs are processed to a special temperature which make it suitable for them to hatch. You know, hatch? This process is called incubation. Means hatching time. Their hatching time is called incubation. After this, silkworm are fed, means to feed freshly chopped leaves of mulberry for 6 weeks. They become bigger in size, so that they become bigger in size after eating mulberry leaves. Now they are ready to spin, means to twist into their cocoon. The silkworm climb around the branches and continue to make thread out of their cocoon. 5,500 silkworm produces produces 1 kg of raw silk, which is then weaved by weavers. Now come to here. Now we get raw silk by some process. For this, we have to boil the cocoon and treat in oven, so that we get delicate thread of silk. We separate gummy substance. 4 to 8 cocoons come together, joined, twisted, and form a long filament, means thread, to make raw silk. Now come to do you know. Hope you have understood about silk and silkworm. Here is do you know. The silk fiber shimmers. Shimmers means shine due to its prism-like structure of the fiber. So silk clothes bend the light at various angles, and produce different colors, just like prism produces 7 colors of sunlight. So this is all about silkworm. Okay, tomorrow we will do some checkpoint and health hazard related wool and silk industry, means health related problems, disease. Thank you.